Hello everyone, in this video we have this interesting problem. We have a plus b is equal to ab and we have to find the integer solutions to this problem. But before we begin, as always, pause the video and try first. And if you are new here, consider subscribed and also don't forget to like this video. Now let's get started. First, let's move this a plus b to the right hand side of the equation so that we get ab minus a minus b is equal to 0. Now, considering these first two terms, we can take a out, right? So we have a into b minus 1 minus b is equal to 0. What can we do again? Now let's go ahead and then add positive 1 to the both sides of the equation. Now the reason is that if we add 1 to the both sides of the equation, we can factorize it easily, okay? So we have a into b minus 1 minus b plus 1 is equal to 1. Awesome. Now the left hand side of the equation could be written as a into b minus 1 plus 1 minus b, and this is equal to 1. Now let's consider the terms in the parentheses. We have b minus 1, which is never equal to 1 minus b, right? So we can factorize this. Now to make it factorable, let's go ahead and then take negative 1 out of this term, right? So we have negative a into 1 minus b, then plus what we have here, which is 1 minus b, and this is equal to positive 1. Now don't forget that we have the coefficient of this term to be 1. So this could be written as 1 minus b times 1 minus a, and this is equal to 1. Now think about it this way. If here were to be, let's say, 0, then we can say that 1 minus b is equal to 0, or 1 minus a is equal to 0. Now here is the case we have here to be 1. So what do? Well, let's consider two cases. The first case is 1 minus b is equal to 1, and 1 minus a is also equal to 1. Then the second case, we will say that 1 minus b is equal to negative 1, and 1 minus a is also equal to negative 1. Now from the first case, if 1 minus b is equal to 1, then it means that 1 minus 1 is equal to b. So this implies that b is equal to 0. Then from here, if 1 minus a is equal to 1, then this implies that 1 minus 1 is equal to a. Therefore, we have a to be equal to 0. Now from the first case, we can say that a is equal to b, which is also equal to 0. Right. Now let's consider the second case. From the second case, we have 1 minus b is equal to negative 1. Now if you move this negative 1 to the left hand side, we have 1 plus 1, which is equal to b. So this implies that b is nothing but 2. Right. Now let's focus on this equation. We have 1 minus a is also equal to negative 1. So this implies that 1 plus 1 is equal to a, right? So we have a to be equal to 2. So in this case, we can say that a is equal to b, which is also equal to 2. Now if you don't want this approach, you can also think about it this way. If b is equal to 0 and then a is also 0, then we have 1 times 1, which is equal to 1, right? Likewise, if b is equal to 2 and then a is also 2, then we have here to be negative 1, negative 1. And negative 1 times negative 1 is nothing but positive 1. So in all, we have ab is equal to 0, 0, and when a is equal to 2, b is also 2. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Have a nice day and see you again on the next video.